I'd like to talk a little bit today about the consumer decision-making process and how we, as marketers, can influence that process. The first phase of the consumer decision-making process is their identification of a need. Through really powerful messaging, it is possible to manufacture a new need. However, it's usually up to the consumer to fill a gap in their life in order to recognize the need for a new product or service. As marketers, our role here is simple: branding. You need a strong, salient brand, you need clear, compelling messaging, and you need to be everywhere your consumer is when they are there with that powerful branding and messaging. Some tools that we can use to generate brand awareness are social media brand awareness ads and general signage, packaging, those touch points of your brand that consumers are able to interact with on a daily basis, just to know who you are, recognize the logo, recognize the brand name, etc. The second stage of the consumer decision-making process is product research, doing your homework. At this stage of the process, consumers are really looking to identify products and services that meet their needs. Marketing plays a huge role at this stage of the process, and there are a few tools that are crucial to employ. So the first, search engine optimization. You need to make sure your website is optimized for the appropriate keywords and phrases so that as consumers are typing their questions into Google, your website is showing up in the results. Now, once consumers land on your website, they need to be met with valuable, non-promotional content, blogs, videos, infographics, etc. And it really needs to assert your industry authority, your credibility, and really show that you know what you're talking about. This is also a good place to include a chatbot where users can ask questions if they're not finding that content easily accessible on the website. Another really important consideration at this stage of the process is your social media channels. So a consumer goes online, they search, your website comes up, and now they're interested, they click to your social media profiles. If the last thing you posted was 6 months ago, that doesn't look great. You need to make sure you have a good backlog of valuable, educational, informational, and entertaining content that piques the user's curiosity and is memorable. The third stage of the consumer decision-making process is the evaluation of their options. At this point, the consumer's done their research, they've narrowed it down to a few products they're interested in, and now they're basically collecting social proof to determine which product or service they want to move forward with. Consumer reviews are so important here. Whether collected on Google or on your website, having lots of consumer feedback is hugely important. Another great marketing tool to employ at this stage of the process is user-generated content, and specifically community question and answer forums. This helps answer the consumer's questions, see how your product or service is fitting into other people's lives, and can drive them closer to making a decision in your favor. The final stage of the consumer decision-making process is the big one, the final decision. If you've made it this far, congratulations. It's not an easy thing to do these days. It is, however, still possible to lose your sale at the last minute. So if your checkout happens online, you want to make sure that your user interface and the checkout experience is intuitive, easy to use, and absolutely seamless. If you're in more of a service-based industry and you do get ghosted by your prospect at the last minute, there are a few marketing tools that you can use to nurture that prospect back into the sales cycle. So one is through Google and social media retargeting ads, and the second is through email nurturing campaigns. They can be incredibly effective and are a very affordable way to gently nurture your prospect back towards the finish line. Understanding which marketing tools to use and when to use them to influence the consumer decision-making process is a huge part of successfully marketing your business or brand. At Birdhouse Marketing and Design, we are a full-service boutique marketing agency, and we handle all of these tools and so much more. If you're interested in learning more about our agency and the services we offer, please subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media, or shoot an email to info@birdhousemarketing.com. My name is Robin Agricola. I'm the founder and CEO of Birdhouse Marketing, and I can't wait to help you do more of whatever it is you do.